party is going to take a trip down the tradeway out of the Misty Forest from Elftown here, unless anybody wants to do anything before you go.
What is there to do?
There's a whole town. You know what was in the town?
Can we go investigate the disappearance of the mayor's daughter?
Well, there was no disappearance of the mayor's daughter.
Oh. I don't remember that.
So the only thing, basically, that you were tasked to do by the main party is to go find Edwin, the ranger.
Well, we should probably get to it then.
Okay.
Are you talking, Brett?
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
I was like, I just noticed that your mouth was very slightly. I think Brett's trying to say something.
I thought he was just being really quiet.
I was saying a lot of things. I was wondering why everybody was ignoring me. I was like,
Shut up, Brett. We're not talking to you. Shut up.
We're gonna ignore you 1 minute or 3 minutes for every 1 minute you were late.
Right.
I wasn't even a minute late. It was 8 o'clock. I assume we're all moderately stocked up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and assume that you're fully decked out in gear and you don't have to worry about.
And what is Tabitha exactly?
She
I
is
think she's a dragon claw.
So she is like a melee fighter, basically.
Okay. So no weapons, all melee attacks. Cool. Alrighty.
So
I'm ready.
Yeah.
She has weapons, doesn't she?
Yeah, no, she does. If you look
She does?
her character sheet is a stat block. It's a dragon claw.
Oh, okay.
So you've got a scimitar, and I think that's it. Yeah, basically just a
scimitar, fanatic advantage, and a multi-attack.
Yeah, she's a pretty heavy hitter, like for a sidekick.
Cool.
Yeah,
Let's
she
do
was.
it.
All right. So, as the sidekicks leave town, they make their way down the Trade's Way. As they're making their way down,
Yeah. So I can't control this icon, so I tried to pull one out, and she's gigantic for some reason.
The town flips off. It's a giant.
She's been cursed. She's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger until eventually her bones can't support all the flesh, and she'll just collapse.
Yeah.
And as the party makes their way, they come to a crossroads, and they see bandits at the fork in the road. The bandits stand there and they look menacing. You see 3 bandits and what looks like their leader standing behind them. The bandits from afar yell at the party, "If you know what's good for you, you'll give us all your gold and be on your way."
Well, let's see. Tabitha is what?
Did we lose Jeff? He disappeared on my screen.
So I just got a message that said connection interrupted, and then everybody's audio went out. Let me refresh.
I mean, your like square disappeared from my screen, so.
Well, I'm refreshing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
Please continue. Audio only. Don't worry about me.
Yeah. Bandits are blocking the road, barring you from advancing further south.
Well, Tabitha's neutral evil, so she says, "I'd love an excuse to carve you up, so I'd get out of my way."
Serena strikes a fighting pose and says, "Lucky for you, I don't know what's good for me."
I don't remember. Was Peyton cowardly, or was he like foolhardy and to the point where he would like run into battle regardless. I think he would. I think he was kind of
Didn't he run
cowardly.
into battle with poo on a stick?
I think he did.
So he's just dumb then. He's eager to prove himself.
He's
Yeah, let's
eager to
go.
rush in. Let's do it.
Let's rip him up.
And Davril just leans forward on his stick and says, let's give him a good roughhousing. So with that, you can visibly see the bandits getting agitated as they slowly advance on the party.
Should we
Does
try
anybody
to
have
agree with
quick?
it?
Is there anybody in our party that's quick?
It is either you or Tabitha.
I
Well,
think
if it's me,
both of them
no.
are pretty quick.
And then I'll rush in to strike them.
Okay. So as you
I
rush in,
can't control that.
Dang. I can't either.
let's try that. I swear, whenever I try to grant token
It doesn't
permissions, it doesn't want to do it. But then Sean will do something and it works.
Oh, here we go. Okay. I just drug a new token on and it let me do it.
Oh yeah, drag a new token.
Okay, I'll just drag my token on.
Here, we'll do this. I'll just delete these. Drag
Mine was
There's a
working.
grotesque popping.
Mine
noise.
was working.
Peyton.
Yours
just-
was working. Of course it was.
Wait, where did? Oh, okay, there I am. Aha. All right.
I'll drag one for Serena out. You can. Oh, Serena's big.
Curves.
Can you move that around?
Yeah, I can move it.
Okay. All right. As you go into strike, we are going to roll for initiative. Let me make sure that thing is clear. Yep. All right.
Where's the? Oh, there it is.
I don't actually have a real like character sheet.
You
I'm just
don't.
gonna.
What?
Well, you should have in your stat
There's
block.
a,
Look to the right of your armor class, and you'll see a little initiative button. Click on that with your token selected.
I rolled a 17, but I'll pop my. Whoop.
Guard. Guard.
Guard.
All right, I accidentally closed everything. I rolled a 17 initially and didn't have the token selected.
Oh, for
For Tabitha.
Tabitha? Sure, we'll fix that.
And then I closed the entire game.
Oops. All right. So starting off, the bandit sees expertly Serena coming in for a strike, and he moves around to the right, and he takes a multi-attack with his scimitars. Dice out first. 14. All right. All right. One of his scimitar attacks strikes you in the shoulder.
Or more like a whoosh, whoosh. Scritch, 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 scritch.
You take a total of 5 damage. Next up is Peyton.
Peyton, yes.
Who took the 5 damage? I'm sorry.
You did.
I did? Okay.
Yeah.
Peyton is going to. What do I have? I think I have a club. No, I have the mace. Well, I'm gonna run forward and go for it. I'm gonna try to club this one like a baby seal. And
You're
to do that,
attacking. You're attacking the bandit right in front of you.
yeah, with my 1d6 plus 1 mace.
Excellent. You rolled a 14. Your hit connects. You stun or you stub the bandit in the chest with your weapon. What was your weapon?
It's a mace.
A mace. All right, so you club him in the chest with a mace. Roll for your damage, which you did. 5 bludgeoning damage.
I caved his chest in. He
He lets
imploded.
out an audible gasp as he grasps at his chest.
That'll
Wait,
work.
do anything else?
He's going to scream, "They're soft and weak! Kill them!"
All right, Tabitha, you are up.
He's like
I'm
a chihuahua.
You're Tabitha.
I'm
yes.
I'm Tabitha.
All right. I am going to attack with my scimitar. Now, do I select the fanatic advantage one?
You could
you
if
can
you
do
wanted
that.
to.
Yeah. Has the advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened. Or, I'm sorry, that's Dranatic. Dragon. If the dragon claw makes a weapon attack with advantage on the attack roll and hits, which you don't have advantage, it does
No,
take
I
some
don't
extra
have
7
advantage.
damage.
So
Okay,
never mind.
so
I can't do that at all anyway.
no, it's fine. So you, who are you striking? The bandit in front of you,
Yeah. It's right in front of me.
and you rolled an attack of 8.
Hmm.
You take a slash at the bandit in front of you, but he dips slightly, and you cut open air.
Okay. And I have multi-attack. So I'll try another scimitar.
All right, the second strike, as he dips down, you bring your scimitar back up, and you cut across him, doing 12. Is that really 12 plus 5?
That's what it says.
Damn. Well, no, that's, I'm sorry, that's for fanatic advantage, it says. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking. It's rolling as if the 26 counted, so you did 12 damage, not
Oh,
5.
okay. Just 12. Okay.
Yeah. So you bring the sword up vertically, slicing him from groin to neck. Guts start pouring out of him, and he falls forward to the ground and dies.
Very nice.
I look at the next guy next to him and say, "You ready?"
Time to die.
Davril from far back holds his action until the end of the round to see what the sidekicks are capable of. Serena, you're up.
Okay, she's coming in here hot at the what appears to be the leader because he's wearing a bandana.
Yeah, more stuff.
Wielding a short sword in one hand and a hand axe in the other, she takes a swipe with both.
A 24 and a 19, they both hit.
Okay, so I have improved critical, so that 19 is actually a critical.
Oh, is that a 19/20 is a crit kind of thing?
Yeah, I've got improved crit,
Womp womp.
so I think I'll just have to roll the extra damage for that.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So
That's
the
fine.
short sword did 7. Hand axe. What's the damage on hand axe?
Roll for more hand axe damage.
5 plus. And the hand axe does another 8. So 7 plus 8.
7 plus 8. Right.
15.
You rip and roil at the bandit captain. making him dance for his supper. But both bladed attacks are no match for his evasiveness as he becomes sundered by the 2 blows, taking 17 damage.
Told you she's kind of OP.
Yeah, well, look at what Tabitha just did. All right, does Serena do anything else?
Nope, that's me.
Okay. The bandit next to Tabitha, having just seen his friend fall, lets out a very high-pitched scream as he makes a scimitar attack at Tabitha. See, I don't have your ACs memorized, so I keep having to look. The scimitar attack cuts wide as Tabitha deftly steps to the side. The one behind him rounds around the bandit in front of him and makes the same scimitar attack at Peyton. That
Not at
attack
Peyton.
also whiffs and misses, and both bandits are starting to look very worried at each other. Peyton, you
Yeah.
are up.
You would think that these bandits, after the first one was immediately just like eviscerated, right, like they'd be like, maybe we ought to reassess, but no, they're gonna double down on the attacks.
They're doubling down.
That's
They're
all they can
thinking,
do.
that's a lucky strike.
At this point, they're thinking, shit, well, we can't backpedal now. We're in too deep. We gotta just go full in. I'm gonna attack this guy again with my mace.
Right. You smash the one in front of you for 3 whole bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna scream, yeah, you like that, don't you?
He's starting to look pretty rough after taking that second blow. His studded leather armor has dented inwards, and he is heavy of breathing.
Got labored breathing, I like it.
Yeah, Tabitha, you're up.
Tabitha is going to come right around to here, right? Does that give her the advantage?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Haha. Now she will.
Cleave him from behind.
That's a crit, man. Well, it's not a crit because I think it just added from, but you get to add your fanatic advantage now, so it takes an extra 7, or you can roll the 2d6. I'll let you roll the 2d6, unless you just want to take the 7 median.
Let's let the fates decide. Should have taken the 7.
It's okay. You whip around over the dead body of the man you just cut down in front of you to the backside of the other bandit. And you do the same thing to this bandit, but from the backside, from butt crack to nape of the neck. He lets out... What's that?
No, keep going. I'm sorry.
He lets out a bloody scream as he starts reaching around his back and just kind of falls forward at Peyton and falls to the ground dead.
Tabitha looks at the next one and says, I'll be here all week.
Serena says, all week? Seems like we're going to be here about 15 more minutes and then we'll be on our way again.
Davril again holds his action because he likes what he's seeing in front of him. Serena, you're up.
All right, well, same as before. We're going to go after Mr. Headmaster there. Two-handed. Damn.
and a 21. Well, you swipe wide with your short sword, but following up with your hand axe, you connect with your hit.
I was being dumb last time and didn't think about the fact that I didn't roll a 19. I just had a 19 on the
Oh,
last one. But
Too late to change it now.
no.
it's fine.
Okay, so she does 6, because I'm assuming the short
6
sword
whole
missed.
damage. Yes. All right. Does Serena do anything else?
That's her.
All right. The bandit, having seen 2 of his friends fall, immediately drops his scimitar to the ground and says, "I'm not going to die today." And he starts running. He disengages so he can start running. So he runs past.
I'd like to take an attack of advantage.
Well, Peyton gets one first. Hey, Jeff,
Oh yeah, sorry.
you get an attack of opportunity.
Sweet.
He's screaming that he's not dying today as he's trying to run off.
I'm gonna say, come back, come back.
22. As he runs away, you
Can I specifically aim for his kneecap?
absolutely.
I'm trying to hobble him so he can escape.
So you rolled a 17. Okay, so you didn't get that 19 or 20. Your attack connects. You do 5 bludgeoning damage to him. And because you hit him in the knee, he goes down hard on the ground, landing prone in front of Tabitha, screaming all the while.
Dun dun dun
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun.
Death sentence.
The bandit captain, having seen the rest of his
Merry men.
merry men fall before him, he looks at the dead bodies and he looks at Serena and he says, "Sorry, sweetheart, this is going to have to happen another day." And he starts running away, so take your attack of opportunity.
Aim for the kneecaps.
Damn.
A 12 misses. And he starts running.
This is where Davril will smite him with a lightning bolt.
All right, Peyton.
He's got 2 held actions, right?
Yeah, well, the actions recycle at the end of the round, so not
Okay.
really.
So I'm gonna he's gonna run after the
Well, he's-
Bandit King.
You're gonna run after that? All right.
He's gonna pursue the Bandit King. And he's gonna aim for the kneecaps.
God. A 15 connects for 5 of bludgeoning damage. Peyton runs forward while waving his mace in front of him and smacks the bandit captain in the back of the knees, knocking him prone to the ground.
So it was kind of like the like on Super Smash Brothers. Which one is it where they run forward and like dive at the opponent? Is that Mario?
I guess.
Yeah, only he's holding a mace.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he like does a leaping dive
Oh, yeah.
right in the back of the yeah.
Will Peyton do anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Tabitha, you are up.
All right. Okay, so I think I understand how combat works for these people. So I'm going to go ahead and kill the guy laying at my feet.
Sounds like a good plan. All right. You take your sword and you stab it into the back of the bandit in front of you, and he lets out a death rattle as he just dies.
Just casually reaches down and just poke.
Just
Will
will Tabitha do anything else?
20. Yeah, I'm going to run over here now.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab this guy.
No mercy.
Oh.
As you run up and try to stab the prone man on the ground, you slip and your stab misses.
Cursed
Now-
blood.
Davril's turn. Davril saunters up to Serena puts a hand on her back and casts Dragon's Breath, giving her burning hands, and says, "Go get him."
Sick 'em.
So now you can cast Burning Hands basically for the rest of combat.
Okay. Trying to figure out where I can go. Well, I guess I could just sprint to him.
You can get to him with 30 feet of movement.
Well, that would put me on top of whatever that guy's name is again.
Peyton.
Peyton. To there. Well.
As a bonus action, you get to do that, by the way.
I was about to ask if I could do that as a bonus.
Dragon's Breath is a bonus action.
Alright, so I'm going to try and hit him. Oh!
That
I hit him for 13. And then I'm going to try and hit him. And that one misses. And then Burning Hands. What do I roll for that?
So Burning Hand is a dex save. So what you will do is 3d6 on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. He just has to pass the dex save. So what is Serena's spell save?
It's not on there.
Excellent.
Because I don't have spells.
It is now a. Well, let me look at. So it's generally. The DC 8 plus spellcasting modifier plus proficiency bonus. Proficiency bonus is 3, so it is 11. And what is your spellcasting? 0, basically. So he's got to pass an 11.
Okay.
He rolls the dice and fails.
So 3d6.
3d6 fire damage.
18 because I rolled 3 sixes.
Ooh.
Roasted his ass.
So as Serena sprints up and swings the short sword with great pleasure, following it up by a burning hands, immolating the man, he just launches up into flames and he lets out a scream as his body blackens and his skin crisps on his body. And he loses consciousness and dies.
And that's how I feel about cowards.
Combat is now over.
Peyton is going to refrain from jumping on the prone body and smashing it with the mace.
I'd like to rifle through their possessions.
Yeah, same.
Sure.
Oh. Ooh.
On the bandits, you find 2 healing potions and 50 gold pieces.
Well.
Davriel walks up to the sidekicks and he says, "You guys did a lot better than I thought you were going to." And he says, "We should continue on our way. I believe it was to a place called Dragon Spear Castle."
Dragon Spear Castle, huh?
Dragon Spear Castle?
Dragon Spear Castle?
That sounds familiar.
It's a real place. And you're going there. As the party continues on, they are neither bothered by anything or anyone. And eventually, they find themselves in front of the ruins to Dragon Spear Castle. Go ahead and drag your tokens out since it seems to be pretty broken.
Ah.
Drag them out about here.
Why is she huge?
I don't know. I don't know why she's so big.
Cursed.
Giant Serena.
She has been cursed. Now, Dragonspear
Oh.
Castle, is this? This isn't the castle that we had the party wipe in, is it?
You know, I was like, I was
It-
just looking today. That happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
It's 2 years ago in a few days that happened. Just about.
This does look very familiar.
The layout seems similar for sure.
It might be the same. It might be the same map.
But it's not the same place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks like the Necromancer's place.
All right. You come upon the ruins of a castle that was, very obviously at one point stood very tall, but now it is a single floor. And there's a lot of rubble out and about everywhere. The front gates have been toppled in, and you can see into the front antechamber. I'm just going to do reveal area as we move between the areas. I didn't bother with dynamic lighting. So it's very quiet.
Tally ho.
Let's go check it out.
I'm going to change. Can I change into a rat? Make it look like a rat. Is that something a changeling can do? No, you can't appear as a creature a different size than you. Basic.
Yeah,
changes.
you can be humanoid, but that's about it. So
Okay.
You could be a human rat.
yeah, you could be a big old like.
Just go sidle up next to a rat and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Bipedal armored rat.
Does the party like to do anything before they enter?
No, tally forth.
Tally
Okay,
forth.
Let's go.
Well, Peyton doesn't have an inventory. He only has just the mace.
I know Peyton and Tabitha only have stat blocks because you weren't really using them for anything other than just a little bit of fighting.
I'm going to take my potion of giant strength out and chug it.
You had a potion of giant strength? Sure you did.
He absolutely did.
Okay. Tabitha is approaching, or not Tabitha, but Serena is approaching the door. Would Serena like to
Yes.
open the door?
Bust it open. No slyness.
Bust it open. As Serena,
I'll keep watch.
you'll
I'm watching the corridors.
actually. Can you even? Let me see what you guys see. I should have made that more opaque.
Is that a door without a wall around it? Oh, I thought it just walked around.
Oh, and next to you, it's a pile of rubble, not necessarily no wall. Let me make this darker so that I can see what you guys aren't. Turn that opacity up. Or much better. Okay. So you see into the room in front of you. It looks fairly empty. More rubble as where it has just broken down and fallen. Against the eastern wall, you see another door. You also see another door here.
Are those actual bedding places right there?
Yes, they are bedrolls.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to that door.
Okay, give me a perception. You hear nothing on the other side of the door.
Kick it in.
Kick it in. As you kick the door in, it appears to be an empty room with nothing in it. Does Peyton or Tabitha do anything while they're standing around? as Serena busts open doors.
I'm gonna check down this hallway.
You see 2 tables in front of you. The tables are lined with plates that are filled with rotting food and rank beverage. Looks like they've been sitting there for a long time.
Is that all that I see in the room? 2 tables?
That's all you see in the room. Oh, and a fireplace on the far side.
Okay. Anything on the mantle?
No, just dust and cobwebs.
All right. How about this door? Can I put my ear up to the door?
Sure, you can.
Let's see. Is it...
9. You hear nothing on the other side of the door.
Can I jiggle the handle?
Yeah, you can jiggle the handle. The door appears to be unlocked.
All right. I'm gonna crack it open slowly.
As you open it, that it leads into a deeper portion of the castle. Here's what Peyton sees.
Okay. Well, if nothing's rushing out that door, then I'm just gonna step through the door then.
All right, as you see, it leads back up into the center of the castle.
Okay. Well, then I just make a giant circle back around like this.
And you see Peyton on the far side. Wave to Peyton. Hey, Peyton.
I wave at Peyton.
Hello.
Does Peyton do anything while the other 2 are investigating?
He's just been pacing around in this corridor right here, keeping watch, just to make
Okay.
sure there's nothing going on. But
Sure.
since she waved at me, I'm gonna move forward.
Oops, I think we lost Jeff.
His picture's still moving.
You okay there, Jeff?
My I think it's because I'm on this Wi-Fi. It just randomly connected and disconnected like 5 times. Scored.
Let's see. All right, Serena, do you do anything else after finding that disappointingly empty room?
I'm gonna make creepy ghost noises that hasten through the arrow slot using my ghostly interior.
At Hafen?
Yes.
Where's Hafen, though?
Not Hafen, Davro.
Somewhere far away, Hafen gets a chill down there.
Davro, not Hafen. But for a second, Hafen feels weird. Does Davro react to the creepy ghost noises coming around him?
He looks around and he says, "Show yourself, ghost."
Ooh, give me all your money. Just leave it on the ground.
Takes a couple of coins out of his pocket and he flicks them onto the ground and he says, "All right, you can have that." And he continues to the inside. And he gets really tall.
Elongates.
And I steal the money.
You steal the money. Davril catches up, waving Serena along as he passes by to Peyton and Tabitha. You can see definitely past that. Let me reveal that. You see another path that leads to the outside in a room filled with boxes, rotting boxes and barrels and fallen columns and stuff like that. You can also see that there is a door there. And you see a path that leads you to the outside again.
Is there anything? Well, I guess we can't really see what's on that side from here.
Oh, and as you pass by this, since this is an open area, you see all that.
Oh, that's a big difference. I'm gonna go up there and see what that table is.
That table is an altar. You see 2 orbs on it. One of the orbs is crystal clear, like a glass orb, and the other one has a slight yellow tint to it.
Well, well, well.
Hey, you guys, come look at this.
Found something.
What you looking at?
I don't know.
As Peyton moves his way through the stone.
Oh, he shimmied around it. And now he's seeing at the top.
Let's see.
Davril sees the yellow orb and he goes, "Oh, interesting. Funny to find one of those here."
What is it?
It is an orb of sending, which means there's
orb of
another
sending.
one. There's another one somewhere else.
Is that the orb of receiving?
No, that one's just a glass orb.
So, what do you like?
Stupid.
Put something in the orb and it goes somewhere else?
You touch it and you can send a message to the person on the receiving end. Don't know who owns it or who has it, or if someone even has it. Could be in a treasure box in a cave somewhere, for all I know.
I'm going to put my hand on it and say, "This is thine university loan department."
Serena's gonna touch it and in her ghostly voice go, "Ooh, give me all your money."
Also, I work with a ghost.
Retention rates are really high at this university.
About 30 or 45 seconds pass, and you get a message back saying, "I already told you, damn it. I paid all my loans."
It works.
So the person
And
over
as
there
the
is
message-
a prankster.
And as the message comes back, the yellow orb dims.
Oh, was it a one-use thing and we wasted it?
Worth
It's
it.
It's like when you mistext somebody and they're like, wrong number, and then they block you. They block your number. It's like, yep, that's it.
There was my one.
Oh well, Tabitha had fun. What's this door over here?
There's a door.
Let's inspect it. Can I open it?
Roll me an investigation. You turn back to the party and say, "Hey guys, it's a door."
There's a door here.
Looks like it's made out of oak.
It looks like a wooden door.
Yep.
Time to kick it.
It has a handle.
Boom.
Serena runs forward, kicking the door as hard as she possibly can, and it opens up into another room.
The door.
This room looks like a storage room filled with boxes and barrels.
Peyton's gonna run in screaming. And then
These boxes, however, don't look dilapidated or rotted like the ones in the other room.
Okay,
Hmm.
crack it open.
What was our
box.
mission again?
I don't know.
It's to find Edwin, the missing ranger. Edwin and Uras, who went missing.
I'm trying to play this. I'm trying to play this like a sidekick because they usually just follow along.
Right?
This whole session consists of them just milling around outside of the base.
Davriel enters the room and he goes, "Interesting." He walks up to one. He walks up to one of the barrels here and he opens it up and he goes, "There's fresh food in here."
Oh, there were some
Somebody's
beds
saying-
over that way, so probably same people.
Well, eventually we've got to run into them, right? Let's keep opening doors.
There's a door in front of Peyton. Look at that.
That one probably goes outside, but let's open it.
Boom!
Boom. The door is opened and you find another room.
Hey, it's a room.
Full of skins.
And this one has lots of bedding rolls on the floor with a tub of water in it.
I got 1 gold if you drink that tub of water.
Deal.
Bed rolls look like they have been recently used.
Serena's taken the bet and she's going to drink the tub of water. The whole thing.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Dysentery all the way.
Yes! Critical.
Serena drinks the water and seems no worse for the wear.
Extreme rapid onset dysentery. The moment the liquid touches your lips, just incapacitate.
Pay up, Tabby.
The rest of the party inches away from you. Anyway.
As Serena drinks the water, her eyes begin to dilate.
But that's just at the thought of winning 1 gold.
Well, Tabitha pays up her bet. Here's your gold.
I'm getting everybody's gold tonight.
The
In her
room
eyes.
begins to pulse in all the colors of the rainbow to Serena.
Peyton's face starts melting.
Apparently, this is laced with some
What's
eggs.
wrong?
All right, let's keep checking doors. You want to lead the way, Serena? Party time.
She's kind of raving along now. Just open
You
this.
stop and stare at everything for a really long time. All of your
Open that
actions.
door.
She just
Really
keeps
don't.
waving her
I've-
hand.
I feel like Tabitha is probably the friend that you don't want to only be in charge during this condition.
Well, apparently Serena's a gullible farm girl that likes money, so when Armin isn't here, she takes over for Armin. Is this a door we haven't opened?
That is a door you have not opened.
Boom.
Boom. The door opens, and it reveals another empty room.
Damn it.
I don't think they're on this floor.
No.
Can we find some stairs?
Just a
Let's
couple
go
more.
back over here.
Where are you going?
I'm going to come down this way, like this. To
Okay.
this door.
You're gonna go to that door. All right. Davriel follows closely behind Tabitha. And he says, "We should probably be careful going forward."
Oh, now you're worried. All right. Then I will perceive at the door first.
Okay.
Ooh. What do you perceive?
I recognize
You hear.
the working on this door.
What's that?
I recognize the handwork on this door. I know the guy who made this door.
You hear a faint noise on the other side of the door. You're not quite sure what, but you hear something.
Okay. I tell everybody. There's something on the other side of this door. So y'all ready?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a ready action to, if it seems like an enemy, I'm gonna attack. So I've got the sword.
Can I do that too?
All right, Serena, since you're mentally in a different place, I'm going to remind you we're here to rescue somebody. This could be that somebody.
It's only if they're going to be aggressive to me.
Okay.
No, they might look kind of scary right now, so you may want to hold my collar.
All right, I opened the door.
Open the door. On the other side of the door, you find a room with more bedrolls, but like they have been used recently.
And there's nothing in this room that gives me any indication of what was making a noise.
No, but roll me another perception check.
Okay.
You hear the noise again, but it is coming from the north.
Okay. Silently, reach around, tap Serena and point north and start to head that way. Is this the door?
In this little room, this thing right here in front of you is not actually a door. I don't know what it is. I've just been ignoring it.
Okay.
But in front of you, you see a door on the eastern wall.
Okay.
And you see a door that goes back west.
Goes back to where we were.
And it looks like to you that door would go to a previous room that you have already been in.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just open this door then. Let's just keep going.
You coming along, Peyton?
Oh yeah.
How does Tabitha open the door?
Just the same way I've been doing it. Just kind of carefully, creaking it open.
Not a flying kick.
No, not kicking it open.
All right. As you open the door, you immediately see a table, and on the other side of that table, you see a dead body laying on the ground.
Uh-oh, guys.
Duh.
I think we already failed.
And as you walk into the room, you see an orc at the back center of the room, and he is holding up a two-handed axe in your direction, and he does not look happy to see you.
Pretty action.
Put you back here.
Okay.
And he grunts at you and says in common, "Who are you? Why are you here?"
We seek the Grail.
Well, we're here for a friend.
He looks over to the dead body and says, "Is that your friend?"
I don't know what's his name.
He could have been.
"I don't know what his name is. I just killed him."
Do we know what this person
before
looks
you killed him?
You guys know who you're looking for. You guys know what he looks like too.
Oh, I do?
Is
Yeah.
that him?
Is that him?
It's not him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Then I keep harassing this guy. You killed him and didn't get this person's name? What?
How rude.
What kind of monster are you?
Yeah.
An
Come
orc,
on.
what do you expect?
I expect some decency. You're living in a castle after all.
Living here? No, I'm not living here.
Well, then get out.
You're trespassing. You're violating the laws of the land.
He's not until I can find the treasure.
Treasure?
Treasure?
Wait, back up, treasure.
Perhaps we could help you find this treasure.
Help. You help me, and then the four of you put a knife in my back as soon as we get it.
No, we're very charitable.
Yeah, I definitely don't take money from other people.
Yeah, we have no need for money. We're loaded.
Then what are you here for?
We already
We're here
told
to
you.
retrieve a friend. I told you.
Well, your friend's not here, so you should leave.
Your gold isn't here either, obviously. I don't think it was inside of that guy, or that guy, or that guy, or that
What
guy.
happened to those wolf puppies up there?
I killed them for their meat.
So back to this treasure thing.
I'll walk over and start messing with the dog corpses. So I'm gonna stand right beside him, just like walk over and just start messing with the pups.
He says, "Get away from those. They're mine."
I want this part. Bless you. I start removing the claws. Oh no, I need these.
He takes a swat at you. He says, "Stop it." He's getting very upset at Peyton right now.
Fine.
Davriel chimes in. Well, what'd you kill the little mage boy for? And the orc says, he wouldn't tell me how to get down the staircase, so I just killed him.
So he knew how to get down the staircase, wouldn't tell you, so your answer was to kill him.
But yeah, violence is the answer.
Well, how are you going to get down the staircase?
I'll figure it out.
You are. By all means, please, lead us to the staircase. I want to see you do it. I don't think you can.
He says, fine. I'll show you the staircase. It's not like your dumbass will figure it out anyways. He walks over to the door that probably wasn't properly revealed right here.
Well, it's a
Opens the
hidden door.
Yeah, a hidden oaken door. And he opens the door. In the room is a staircase. And he says, and the orc says, the little mage boy's wizard friend, his lair's down there, but I've not been able to figure out how to get down there just yet.
Huh. What's it? So he's got a friend down there that's casting some sort of ward? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Every time I try to go down, I just come back up. And he says, watch. Goes over to the staircase, and he starts descending down the staircase. And as soon as he disappears down the staircase, he immediately starts coming back up the staircase. I don't understand. It's a magic. And he just lets out just an orc roar.
Incoherently shrieks magic and just
Yeah.
starts clutching.
What if
his
you
grip.
try it? It's not like you'll be able to get down.
All right, I'll give it a shot. So I'll walk down the stairs.
As soon as you descend out of sight down the stairs, you immediately start walking back up.
Ooh, I've got an idea, and I run back. And I grab the clear glass orb. Run over. He's gotta do something, and I run down the stairs. Holding
You
it.
run at full clip down the stairs. You come back up the stairs. And now the glass orb has disappeared from your hands.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I was half right. Maybe I should have ate it.
But it obviously interacted with the staircase somehow, right?
Okay. That's something I can throw that's in here.
How smart is Tabitha?
Good question. She's average.
Serena is not smart or wise.
So
Really?
Tabitha's gonna wander back over to Davriel
Okay.
and just kind of quietly whisper, "You think the guy we're here to get has put up this illusion or something?"
Davriel looks around the room and he says, magical staircase. There's something in the room that'll tell us how to get down it, probably. Just need to look around. But that orc is going to try and kill us if we show him how to get down there.
We need to kill that orc. Okay.
I'm looking at the mage body.
Okay,
That's what I'm doing.
sure.
While you guys are doing that.
Okay. So you're gonna you're just roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm just going through his goods. Investigation. I don't think I have that.
It should be on your.
How about I'll do perception check instead?
Actually,
12.
Don't have that. That's fine. Okay, that works. You find on his body, the orc obviously hasn't gone through his belongings. He just killed the body and drug it to the side of the room. You find a little tiny wooden box in a sack in a secret pocket in his robes.
Very cool.
There.
I'm gonna tuck that in my gunny sack.
Yeah. Okay. Tabitha or Serena do anything else as they see the orc visibly frustrated in the next room as he continually goes down the stairs and comes back up?
Yeah, I won't.
Good.
Well, Serena, I was thinking maybe we could trick him into trying one more time, and then when he walks back up, we just run him through.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You're gonna gank him, is what you're gonna do.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then we'll throw his body down the stairs and see if it comes back up.
Yes, coat the steps in orc blood. It'll make it easier to figure out what's happening with the steps.
Yeah. I think we should do that.
Yes, sounds like a plan. So when he walks down and walks back up, I'm going to be ready with my short sword and hand axe.
And I'm going to jump in too.
Davril sees what's going on. He's going to come up into the doorway and prep a spell. The orc frustratedly stomps down the stairs, and as you see him go out of view, he immediately resurfaces back to the top of the stairs.
Run them through.
Is it actually a staircase set into the floor?
Yes.
So could you have somebody on the back side of the staircase?
No, because the other side is a wall.
Oh, God.
All right. So, as the orc comes back up, Serena takes a swipe with a short sword and hand axe, and Tabitha takes 2 stabs with the scimitar. Everything clanks off of his armor, and he says, "Hey, I knew you guys were no good." Roll for initiative.
We didn't hit him once.
Payne's in the other room, just still rifling through the
Reroll.
like, what?
Reroll. Hey, Jeff, select your token and do it. I'll put you back at 19 because you didn't have your token selected.
I haven't selected though. Oh no, I don't. Just kidding.
Oh, you rolled the same thing. So all right.
How you like that?
How do you like that?
Just funny because I'm in the other room. I wasn't even part of this whole plan. But I'm the most prepared, possibly.
Possibly the most prepared.
my sixth sense told me there's danger nearby.
The orc, having been not caught by surprise, takes 2 melee attacks with its longsword at Serena. One of the longsword attacks misses as the other one hits Serena. And Serena takes 12 slashing damage. It is now Peyton's turn.
Peyton, his danger sense tingling, runs into the room. Or yeah, right there. I'm gonna like shimmy between the two of them, and that gives us all flanking, right? I mean, we got him on three different sides.
Yeah, and he's got his back to a wall basically.
Can I try to throw him down the steps?
Okay, so you're going to like trip him, grapple him?
Yeah, I'll grapple him.
And then
Okay.
hold your sword out when he push him down and hold the sword out and wait for him to roll back into it.
No, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? That's crazy talk. I'll swing at him with that sweet mace.
The mace clings off of his metal armor as he lets out a bellowous laugh. None of you will be able to hurt me.
Our mage would beg to differ.
Peyton,
Nope. Peyton cries salty tears as his mace bounces off.
all right. Tabitha, you are up. A 25 hits.
Alrighty. And
You have advantage because flanking, so you get to do that extra damage if you so choose.
Yes. Alright.
So an extra, you can roll the 2d6 or take the median of 7 if you so desire.
I'll just add on the 7 this time.
Right, so we are at, that's 15 damage.
Alrighty.
Serena, your attacks failed before. What will you do now?
Keep hitting.
Just keep at it.
Oh, we're flanking,
28 We're flanking, so 28 hits.
21.
21 also hits.
So,
Another 14 damage to the orc.
and
He lets out an orc roar as he says, "No! I will kill all of you!" Davril standing... What's that?
Oh, no, it's not.
Davril standing behind Tabitha goes, "I beg to differ, orc man." And says, "Everybody might want to cover their eyes."
All right.
You might want to put on your rain suit.
Davril holds out a finger, and he lets a lightning bolt streak across the room at the orc man. Orc man fails the saving throw and takes 25 lightning bolt damage as he jostles about, brimming with electricity.
Heck yeah.
letting out a high-pitched, shrieking orc noise as he's accosted by the lightning. It's now his turn.
Squealing. He's squealing.
Squealing. He turns to Tabitha, being the closest person who is, well, not closest person, but close to him, and makes 2 longsword attacks. Missing with both after being struck by the lightning, it has affected his motor skills greatly. Peyton, you are up.
Peyton is going to. Will he do? I think he's gonna probably try that again.
That sucks because it's an 8 or an 8.
Well, if you add them together, that's a 16.
That's true.
Which
You
still misses.
bang your mace off of the pauldron of the orc man, but he seems to be completely unaffected by the mace strike.
Damn it,
Tabitha,
it's no good.
All right, let's see.
$20 for 19 slashing damage and advantage, so you get an additional 2d6.
All right. Bam.
28 damage.
And then I still have one more attack.
That's okay, because as you run him through with your sword, he splurts orc blood out of his mouth and he collapses to the ground and says, "The treasure!" as his voice just fades to nothingness.
He doesn't shout,
Combat.
"Not my babies."
Is over.
As he's going down, I kick his body down the stairs.
His body rolls down the stairs, but nothing comes back up.
Ah!
It doesn't do like a pendulum type thing where it goes down and then when it rolls, then it slows down and then starts going back down again. Too bad.
Oh, where's a long piece of wood? I'm gonna go break open one of these boxes, or break the lid of it and take one of the longer boards of wood.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to start going down the stairs with the board held out in front of me to see what happens.
As you go down the stairs and you come back up, the board has disappeared from your hands.
Well, so as I'm going down, do I see anything different with the board, or does it as it starts crossing over whatever line this is, or does it just boop out of my hands?
It doesn't poof out of your hands. You descend into darkness and you come back up not holding the board.
Who has light? Maybe I should have done this with some light. Ooh, let's throw a torch.
So what's actually happening? Peyton speaks up. He says, "As a guard, I've seen a lot of weird shit in my days, and I can tell you exactly what's happening here. There's a clone spell cast on the staircase. So every time the person is cloned, and the clone comes back up."
Davriel just says, "Peyton, just stop."
Yeah. Okay.
Because of that, Serena's staring at her hands even more than she was before.
Tabitha's wondering if she's really herself.
Okay,
It's
So-
a perfectly rational explanation.
so
for
anything
this.
we're holding in our hands disappears, but our clothes come back up with us.
Do they?
Davriel speaks up and says, "We should probably look around. I've seen this before. This was a mage's lair at some point. It's a magical set of stairs. Something is down there.
Oh,
There's some
hey,
instruction nearby that's got to tell us how to get in."
Well, yeah, obviously there's something down there. There's my glass orb, there's a plank of wood, there's an orc's body.
Potentially a pile of.
I'll ask, did you find
Bodies.
anything on that that dead mage over there?
Oh yeah, I found this box. I was gonna have
What's
you
in
look
the
at it
box?
when we
What's
started.
in the box?
It's a small wooden box.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think it's oak.
Is there anything in it?
Did you look, Peyton?
I didn't open the box.
Let's open the box and look, Peyton.
I'm gonna rummage through my gunny sack and hand it to Davril over there. Here you go.
Davril takes it, he opens it up, and he says, "Ah, just as I thought." And he pulls out a small scroll, and he opens it up, and he says, "Wow, shit. It's not quite instructions, but this has to do with the stairs. Because all it says on it is, to progress, you must regress."
So walk backwards?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, Serena walks backwards down the stairs. Same thing happens.
As Serena descends into the darkness, she does not come back up.
Woohoo! All right, Tabitha follows behind.
Behind.
So I assume the rest of the party just follows behind.
Oh yeah.
As the party descends into the staircase, go ahead and pull your tokens out. Put them here.
You know, if you push that orc like you were thinking, he might not have come back up.
Oh yeah, because he would have tumbled backwards into the lair. Could have saved his life.
Why is Sir Istval there? And I'm you.
Hey, Sir Istval.
It's part of the magic of the staircase.
Is this your fault?
I knew this had his touch all over it.
As everybody descends to the bottom of the stairs, they see before them a very strange sight. Everything looks very ethereal, kind of cosmic, as you can see from. Feel a little bit more. Hell yeah. You see on the flooring ahead of you what looks like space. Like nothing you've ever seen before.
Tabitha says, if I'm seeing this, what are you seeing, Serena?
God, it's beautiful.
See into forever. The whole room is alight, and you can see various broken paths, and you see what looks like a giant altar on the far side, but you're not quite sure.
Down. So we need to. I'll look at the magic man. Davril, do you know anything about what we're looking at?
I know nothing like that should exist here. I know that much. We are on a different plane currently.
That could be either really good or really bad.
Davril looks around and he's feeling really bad right now. It's like, I don't like this. I don't like the looks of this.
Well,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
We gotta find this guy, right? So
Davril is going to lead the way as he moves his way down the staircase up to the edge here. this. The paths and like the spacey area aren't like on different levels. It's all on the same kind of. Well, you know, you go down the stairs, but what I'm saying is the stuff in the middle is like a foot lower than the paths you're standing on. And Davril just steps off and he lands down on the spacey looking floor. And just lights appear below his feet, and he is able to stand and walk around on it.
Magical.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
The whole thing, huh?
Well.
Well.
Yeah, I'm going to join them.
Yeah.
As the rest of the party joins him, as their feet touch the floor, it lights up around them, signifying they are able to walk on the magical floor.
Woohoo!
Is there any gravel or anything back on the on terra firma?
Terra firma?
You know, like
On the
'cause-
staircase area.
No, nothing. As
Yeah,
soon as you came down into here, it's like broken
Oh.
architecture and very purpley.
Well, he's asking if, like, back where it was still solid looking,
Oh,
if there was, like, pebbles.
it's solid rock, clean solid rock.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if it were me and I was actually in this situation, I'd be getting me some pebbles and like tossing them around like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Getting me some glowstones, like throwing them around like, oh no, wait, Indiana Jones.
You go.
Or yeah, like with the bag of sand.
Serena sees to this way. Sees a statue standing here with a plate in its hands.
I'm gonna go look at it. Investigate?
She approaches it. Give me an investigation roll. Investigate. You look at the stone statue and you go, hey, that face looks really familiar.
Do I recognize what it is, or it just looks vaguely familiar?
It looks familiar. It looks like that wizard that was traveling around with Edwin.
Huh.
How you like that?
Why is one could think, what is that doing down here?
That's odd. Hey, you guys, come look at this.
Everybody else recognizes that it looks like the wizard that helped you in the witch's castle. Davril chimes in, yeah, that strangely does. I wonder, he starts to think, we should probably move a little deeper into wherever this is. I need some things answered.
All right. I'll follow your lead.
Are any of you very sneaky?
Peyton's pretty sneaky.
I'm kind
In
of
his
sneaky,
own
actually.
mind.
Serena's actually sneaky?
Yeah, for some reason, even though I'm a fighter, I've got more dexterity and, like, no strength.
It's because your stat block is based on a doppelganger.
I've got a +4 stealth.
I got plus.
Peyton might not be
5.
sneaky, but he is willing to try.
He's willing to try. So you see some paths here that lead around what looks like a path that might lead south. Davril moves his way over here and steps back up onto the rock.
Where should we go, Davril?
Looks over here and he sees there is a staircase that leads up.
I'm going to go up the staircase, just normal this time, and see what happens.
staircase continues upwards as it takes 90-degree turns. Davriel is right behind you. Any of the other party?
Yeah, I'll wander up too.
Sure.
We're just moseying. I'm guarding the rear.
Okay.
You look into the room and you see a far wall as it opens up into a bigger room. And as you step into the room, you see it continue down this way. Also see something floating in the air in front of you.
Do, do.
Before you run away, roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Oh no.
That doesn't look like a beholder. That looks like a mind witness.
It looks like a floaty thing with eyeballs to the farmer girl.
It does, doesn't it?
That is a floating ball of piss your pants.
Davriel asks, "What do you see ahead, Serena?"
Floating eyeballs.
Eyeballs. Ah, just as I thought. If we go any further, we're going to have to deal with it.
It doesn't look like something we want to deal with.
Should we?
Davriel says, "I'm going to step out and get its attention, and I want you guys to try and attack it."
All right.
Okay.
So, in that case, Davriel runs out into the room and runs to the south, and he yells in the direction of the creature. He says, "Hey, over here, you big lug!" And the creature takes notice of him and starts moving towards him.
How quickly is it moving?
And the creature moves upon him, and Davriel screams, "It's a mind witness!"
Not knowing anything about what that means, Serena just runs out and starts hitting it because she was prepped and ready for action.
Yeah, Tabitha
All right.
takes off too.
What does Peyton do?
Peyton is crippled with indecision, seeing the floating orb of death.
Oh, just gonna let us die then.
All right, roll for initiative.
No, he's gonna run forward.
I don't get a surprise round.
He ran forward.
Roll for initiative, everybody.
Swallowed his fear. That loud gulping sound you heard, that was him swallowing his fear.
All right, Peyton. You are the first up against the mind witness.
The scaredest guy is the most ready every time.
Isn't it crazy?
That's just the way it goes. Hey, on the orc, I forgot. I'd meant to look at the orc and see what kind of weapon he has, because this mace, if I remember correctly, this was just some trash that Eastival just had in his inventory. He's like, oh, here you go.
Well,
I found this piece of junk.
You guys kicked the body down the stairs, so.
Yeah. Should have thought to look at that. 18.
An 18 hits.
And I'm gonna aim for one of the small eye stalks.
All right. As you smack one of the eye stalks with your mace, doing 2 bludgeoning damage, one of the eyeball stalks curls up and pulls into the body.
Well, at least that's one that won't be disintegrating us. He mumbles to himself.
It is now the mind witness's turn. He turns on Peyton, since Peyton was the first to attack.
Sorry.
He shoots an eye ray at Davril. Davril must make a roll.
Thought you said he turned to Peyton.
He turned to Peyton, but then he started firing eye rays. You know he's got multiple, and they can be facing in different directions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tater, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
The ray strikes Davril, and he lets out a grunt as something has happened to him, but you're not quite sure what yet.
He's
The
turning
second
to
ray.
stone.
Second ray goes at Tabitha. Tabitha, make me a dexterity saving throw.
This would be an amusing way for you to just kill off all the sidekicks. Just have a whole session and lead them to something way OP at the end, and just like done. Sorry, guys.
Dunzo. All right.
Mind witness.
Tabitha all of a sudden feels suddenly slower.
No,
Your speed has been halved for 10 rounds, and you can't take reactions.
Womp.
You can make actions or bonus actions, but not both. But you at the end of each of your turns, you can try to roll out of it again.
Okay.
But as it stands, you can just attack. No reactions allowed.
All right.
The third and final eye stalk fired at Serena. Serena, make me a Constitution saving throw. As the ray grazes across your body, you feel a constricting feeling wash across your body, but immediately evaporate. You've been unaffected by the ray. It then makes 2 tentacle attacks at Peyton. And what's your AC? All right, I got it.
Yes.
Both tentacle attacks miss Peyton. It is now Serena's turn.
I'm gonna do what I like to do. I'm gonna aim for the eye socks and start swinging.
Gonna try to dig a hole to the center of the mind witness.
I'm assuming I got
20
advantage since.
Excuse me. Yes, advantage currently. And both attacks connect.
Oh, and that first one was actually a 19, so that would have been a critical. I don't know why it doesn't just go ahead and say. I'm sorry?
Oh, I see. Yes, 27 plus 8, or a 27 at plus 8 is a 19, yes.
Yeah, so I'll roll extra damage for that one. And do that, and then add
10 for the short sword.
6 plus 5.
Roll me for your hand axe.
Somebody said something, let me add a plus. There we go.
10 extra, so you did a pretty good amount of damage there.
Yeah. 20.
Serena is pretty OP. Serena, do anything else?
No, that's her. Like I said, I was aiming at eye stalks.
Okay, so you slashed at the eye stalks with your hand axe and sword. You cut deeply into one of the eye stalks, not completely cutting it off as it pulls the eye stalk back just in time. So it's kind of dangling a little bit.
Yep.
Tabitha.
All right. I'm gonna start swinging for the eyes too.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
19 hits. Damn, for 16 damage. That's pretty good. 15 also hits for another 11.
I'm enjoying being comically underpowered. It's fun.
Tabitha takes several swipes with her scimitar, connecting all into an eye stalk, just as Serena did. The Mind Witness pulls the tentacle back before the eye can be chopped off, however, but it takes massive damage. Davril with his 1. Davril has been affected. Davril is going to fire Davril's going to open his hands and cast Burning Hands. Going to cast it at level 3 though. See if 18. The Mind Witness fails and takes 19 damage.
Nice.
The Burning Hands washes over the Mind Witness and then further washes over Peyton and Serena, though they take no damage from the Burning Hands. Davril yells, "Take that, you foul beast!"
You wretched thing, you.
Peyton, you are up.
Peyton. Let's see. Decisions. What should I do?
Oh, how do I roll out of that out of that slow?
Oh, right. The end of your turn. Give me a. Give me a. Let's go ahead and resolve that. Dexterity saving throw.
Dex throw.
Yeah. You did not break out of the slowing ray, so you're still in it. There's not much I can do to make it worse. But... All right, Peyton. All up to you.
Well, Peyton is he's gonna swing for the fences on this one.
A 19 hits. And it's a critical because you rolled a 19. Or did you roll higher?
19? No, it was a 19.
Yeah.
Wow. I actually did swing for the fences.
Yeah. Roll double damage on that. So
I got another critical. Does that mean I get a second?
No, you don't get 2 attacks. You just roll your damage again. So you rolled another.
Damn.
You rolled another 2. So you did 6 damage total. Peyton goes in, swinging his mace with both hands, crushing it into the center eye of the Mind Witness. Magical energy buzzes about the body as it explodes outwards, and the husk of the Mind Witness falls to the ground, dead. As the eye stalks go limp. Yeah, you killed it.
Peyton looks down at the mace and goes, "Damn."
Say, did he see that? Did he witness that?
Yeah.
Witness me. Combat is now over.
I cut me off an eyeball.
Should toss it into the set.
Just kind of tie it from one of the, I cut it where there's enough of the thing so I can tie it around my belt.
There you go.
So I just got an eyeball tied around my belt.
Oh, yeah.
You should probably get several of those. You could make a flail or something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll cut me some more.
Each Each eye stalk probably does something different. So
I'll
That's
cut
true.
4 more and pocket them. And give me 5 total. 1 hanging on a belt and 4 in pocket.
Peyton says that a legend about beholders is that at the very center of each one,
Are they
there's a
filled with nougaty goodness?
They are. They're filled with golden nougat.
Mmm.
All right.
Caramel corn.
Now
Delicious caramel
that
corn.
the mind witness has fallen, you see a path that continues to the south. There's also a little side path up to the eastern side that you see up there. A little
Yep.
hallway. A little hallway with a room, but it looks out the area that you were all in below.
It's like a balcony.
It's like a balcony. You can see everything that's down there.
Well.
Well, well, well.
Well, let's keep going.
Let us proceed.
As the party moves on, they move into the next leg of this very weird dungeon. Nothing like they've seen before.
Trippy, intricate.
They eventually find themselves walking down a ghostly path that eventually leads them into a small pool of water.
surrounded by
and-
the forest.
Yeah, like a weird kind of underground forest. And as they look into the water around them, they see skeletons floating in the water.
And these mages, they all look like that guy.
Yes.
Davril, any ideas what we're wandering into?
This is not looking good, he says.
Only option is to keep moving forward.
Davril says, we should probably, and before he can complete his sentence, a kind of angelic glow starts to appear around Davril. We lose somebody? No. And he looks at himself and he says, guys, I don't know what's going on.
Looks like we lost Jeff.
It was me.
Oh, it was you? Did you accidentally close it?
I didn't. This little critter did.
Oh.
Grab the mouse and hit one of the little shortcut keys on the side of it. It's getting squirrely.
All right, you back in?
Yep. Oh,
You all loaded up, Jeff?
Yep, it's a
All right. And before, like I said, Davril started talking. Kind of angelic glow started appearing around one of them. He says, guys, I don't know what's going on. And before the rest of the sidekicks, Davril pops out of existence.
uh-oh.
Now, this would be the point in the story to where Armin summoned Davril to their side to help them with the Dragon's Cave. So this is kind of moving side by side with that, just to give you some context.
Gotcha.
Sidekicks are now deep in a deadly dungeon surrounded by a lake of skeletons
no wizard.
with no wizardly help.
Well, nothing we can do now but keep going forward and kill anything that gets in our way.
All right, who's going to lead the way?
I want to change the way I look to where I look kind of like a ghost, like a
Okay.
ghost skeleton, and then I'll start going forward.
Sure.
Ghost.
Oh, it is. You can't move that token under. Can you move your token,
Yeah, I'm good.
Brett? You able to move your token, Brett? No. Drag your token out then.
Okay.
And there's 2 Peytons on the field.
Mirror image.
As Tabitha's down in the water with the skeletons.
I want to take a quick dip.
Hang on a second. 4. All right. As the party moves forward, it is revealed to them a platform, kind of altar, on the edge of this lake as it just fades out into a cosmic nothingness beyond it. And in the center of it, they see the wizard, Uras.
Usfurus.
Usfurus. I like that using that vowel sounds a lot, don't I?
It's good.
You see him standing in the center with his back turned to you. And as the party approaches, he turns around and he says, "Ah, my young sidekicks, it is good to see you here. What brings you down into my lair?"
We were looking for somebody.
Oh,
Your friend.
I'm sure you're here for Edwin, aren't you?
Yes.
He waves his hand, and Edwin appears next to him, and he says, "I'm sure you've been looking for this man. Is that not true?"
It is
Edwin looks. He doesn't look good. He looks frail. He looks like he's about to fall over.
What is wrong with him?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with him. In fact, he is helping me.
Helping you what?
I'll show you, he says.
I'd rather you tell me first.
Edwin holds up his hand and he says, "No, not again." Uras places his hand upon Edwin, and you see a red aura appear all around Edwin and immediately begin flowing into Uras. Edwin's body crumples to the ground as he has appeared to pass out. Ooze holds up his hands and he says, "Can you not feel that power?" And a wooden box materializes into his hands in front of him. And he says, "The absolute power." And he begins to change in appearance.
Oh.
And he says, "Ah, this feels amazing. You could not know such a power like this," Uras says.
Is that his O face?
That's his no face. He looks down at the disheveled body of Edwin on the ground, and he waves a hand as it just turns to dust and dissipates into the air.
Oh, good.
So we just failed the mission.
I don't think he's
Basically.
dead. Maybe you just sent him to a different plane.
Yeah, he Thanos'd him.
We failed the mission.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye!
Well, we came here for him. If he's not here anymore, I guess we'll go.
Sorry to bother you. Looks like you
You died. Uras in his new state, looking very saggy-skinned and undead, says, "Oh, you guys aren't going anywhere." And he waves his hand, and behind you, a prismatic wall materializes, trapping you in.
Well, then I'm running in sword first.
Yup.
Let's see, how far can I go? 1, 2.
You're gonna have to sprint.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that initiative.
Well, if he did in fact just become a lich, I'm not going to be able to hit him at all because I don't have a magical weapon. So that'll be fun.
The scimitar, I don't know that it's magical either.
I mean, I suppose that's entirely up to Scott, but I'm pretty sure that's how liches work.
Serena, you're up first.
Why is Tabitha not up first? Because she got a 24.
Oh, you know what? I didn't sort it right. That's why. Tabitha.
Okay, well that was 30. If I sprint, I can do twice that, right? And have no moves.
30 would land you here.
Well, no, I had already moved 30 before when we started. So that's 60 total as a sprint, right? I can't. I think you're Scott. Yeah, I can't
We
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
You're muted.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was weird.
Mine does shit like that all the time.
Okay, so that's about all you can do. So next
Yep.
up on the list, Peyton.
Peyton is going to shit his pants and then move his ghost images. I guess I'm just gonna run forward. How far can I go? Oh, I can go by right there. I guess I'll sprint forward. Quickly, we must kill the lich, or whatever that is.
Formed. Maybe there's some way we can do this.
Is it as I'm running? Can I kind of like passively glance around this area to see if there's anything that could help us?
Can.
Do I see anything? Like, are the statues? Do they have like gems in their hands or hovering little orbs or anything like that?
No, they're just straight up stone statues.
Well, shit. Then I'm running forward.
Okay, it is now Uras the Lich's turn. He lets out a bellowous laugh that fills the endless cavern as he looks at Peyton.
Don't look at me. I'm gonna yell, "Watch out behind you!" Oh my god, what's an owl doing in here?
And he casts a spell on right. He casts a spell at Peyton, looks in his direction, and a third eye on his head opens up and beams into Peyton and says, "Oh-ho! So, Eastaval and his party have gone to look for the dragons, have they? Oh, I don't think they're going to make it very far.
Well, he says that out loud.
Says that out loud to Peyton.
Well, maybe you could help us.
Says, help? Oh no, I'm here to hinder.
Why would you do that?
And then the Lich moves up to Tabitha. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. You take 21 necrotic damage.
Oh.
All right, Serena, you're up.
$29, 30. Ah! Boom.
A 24.
Wouldn't it be a 27?
27. No, 24. You're not actually flanking. It's
I thought
it'd have
since
to be like,
you're in here.
yeah. So 24 hits.
Great.
15 misses.
Yeah.
Or 5 misses. So you do 8 damage. You strike him on the forearm, slicing his skin open, and he yanks his arm up and he says, "Ah, I'm not fully complete yet."
Good.
Good.
He takes his 8 piercing damage.
Who's got a wood chipper?
Do you do anything else?
No, that's me.
All right, Tabitha.
Okay.
"12 misses. But a 25 hits. Realizing that the Lich can still take regular damage, Tabitha makes a strike at the Lich, slashing it across the broadside for 11 damage.
What are proper bonus actions? Can I take a potion?
Yeah, that would be a simple action, so yeah. You can pop a potion if you have one.
One of those healing potions that we got.
Okay.
Glub glub. Glub glub.
Glub, glub.
What was the
I think it's 1d4 plus 2 for a regular potion.
well, it says it's doing it.
2d4 plus 2. Wow,
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Well, there's 1d4.
Yeah, do that again then. Back 10.
Okay.
All right, Peyton, you're up.
Peyton is going to shimmy around. What is this thing in the middle here that he was standing on?
It is just a glowing pedestal.
It's not a... However you say that word.
What word?
I don't know how to say it.
The phylactery?
Yeah, phylactery, thank you.
Oh no, he's holding on to it.
He's got it in his hand, like we can
Yeah.
see it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim for that. A
You
9.
swing with your mace, and you swing a little too hard, and you crush your own foot
with
your
a 9.
mace.
But I have flanking, right? Or
No, that's
or
not flanking. Oh wait, no, I keep looking at. I was looking at Serena's token. You rolled a 9, so.
what to say? I was like, dang, I
But
didn't know that.
But it missed.
Quamp.
Womp womp. All right. For the Lich's turn. He is going to turn to Peyton. Peyton, roll me a strength check.
Strength check.
Damn.
Flex.
Damn, son.
Flexed.
Flexed. He. What kind of armor are you wearing?
I think it's chain shirt.
Chain shirt.
And
He
a
grabs
shield.
your chain shirt, but you're able to pull yourself free.
Shirt.
But he turns to Serena. Casts a spell, and on the other side of Serena, another of him appears.
Well, ain't that some bullshit?
I don't like it.
Cast what again?
He casts a spell.
Oh, okay.
Clone.
I still
Pete's
look like a scary skeleton ghost, by the way.
But you notice that and then on the other side of Peyton, another one appears. They all seem to be moving in sync, though.
Like the band.
Like the band. All right, Serena, you're up.
I'm gonna go after the one that still seems to be in the center. First with my short sword. See if that gains some traction.
22 absolutely hits. 4,
7.
another 7.
Does it look like it hurts him?
He is definitely reeling from physical pain from it.
Okay, so I'm gonna hand axe him too.
And when he reels back, all of the other visions of him also reel back. A 19 also hits.
This one's still a real one, at least.
What's that?
I yelled out to everyone. This one still seems to be a real one.
Okay, Tabitha.
And Tabitha will keep going at the one she's been going at.
What are you doing back there?
A 19 hits for 18 slashing damage. Man, you do a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's that fanatic advantage that I get when I'm flanking.
Oh, yeah. 25 also hits for an additional 7. So as you strike at the Lich, he's like trying to fan off the attacks as they strike, and his mirror images are also doing the same thing. Does Tabitha do anything else?
Nope.
All right, Peyton, who has ran off.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I could hear him back there tearing into something, so I had to go and see what he was getting
Doing.
into.
Gotcha.
Peyton. Well, I know that the real one is in front of me, so that thing again.
21. Nice.
Well, wouldn't that be a critical hit?
16 plus 3 plus 2. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I mean, okay. Wham, bam, hit it.
And bam, that also hits.
I actually hit for decent
Wait, no,
damage.
you only do one swing, right?
Yeah, one swing. That was just for
Okay.
my second one.
Oh, for your second one, so you did 14 more damage to him.
Well, I'm aiming at the gem or the
The thing in his hand?
the statue of a cat.
Okay. As you smack at him with it, his grip tightens harder on the box that he is holding.
Yeah, the box.
Do
So
you do anything else?
I smashed the box twice.
You smash his hand, but he still seems to be gripping onto it.
What is his hand? Is it
Huh?
caved in? Are the bones crunched?
They're starting to crunch a little bit, sure.
Okay. No, that's yell. Aim for the hand.
The Lich yells out at the top of his lungs, "Enough!" And he casts
Implosion.
should I do that right? Implosion, and you all die, and you know.
Meteor storm. He casts apocalypse.
He casts Thunder Wave. I need everybody to make me a DC Constitution save. All right, you take 5 damage. Jeff takes 10 damage.
God.
Tabitha takes 5 damage. The Lich looks at Serena and says, "I have had enough of you." And he snaps his fingers, and I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
He's enraged.
He's enraged.
The Lich has entered phase 2 of the battle.
Phase 2. Everyone failed, by the way.
Ugh.
Really? A
Everyone
24
takes-
fails?
Yeah. You're fighting a Lich.
A 24? Wow.
21 necrotic damage.
I'm dead.
I told you this was his plan all along, was to kill all of the sidekicks.
Hell, don't have to worry about them anymore.
Yeah, since it's necrotic damage, Tabitha's down. She's gone.
Her flesh melts away.
No!
Melts.
I'm still standing.
After 21?
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Guess I better swing at that box again, huh?
Guess you better, huh?
better,
All right,
better
Serena.
pray for a miracle.
Okay. So, I am going to swing twice.
19 hits.
2,
And a 4.
shouldn't. Well, they're dead, so yeah, I don't have to advantage.
It's a 1. So your short sword hits, but as you go to swing with your hand axe, you graze yourself. So roll for the damage for that. So you did 4 whole damage to yourself.
Then I'm going to use surge action to be able to hit 2 more times. Good. 6. And I still have a hand axe, though, right?
Yeah, you just hit yourself with it.
Yeah,
But
Hand
you
axe?
missed with it. So the short sword hits.
for another 9.
Another 9. Okay. Tabitha's out, so it's back to Peyton.
Peyton smash! Still have flanking, thank God.
Oh, thank God. A 9 misses. Peyton takes a swing at the Lich, but
I'm
the
gonna
Lich
use.
just
Oh,
moves
sorry.
out of the way. What's up?
I'm gonna use my second win bonus action and heal 14.
Okay.
So I'm not totally dead.
Totally dead.
And that's my turn.
That your turn. The Lich is looking rather enraged at this point, thinking,
I'd be pretty
you
pissed if
think,
I went through all.
yeah,
No, go ahead.
pretty pissed if what?
If I went through all the steps of acquiring Lichhood and then some sidekicks bumbled in and fucking just killed me. Be pretty pissed. I'd be like, damn, that was a lot of work. Anyway.
The Lich says, I have had enough of this, and I have had enough of all of you. And he looks down at Serena and says, you're going to be just like your friend over here. He points his finger out at you, and a thin green line springs from his finger onto you.
Okay.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw. Fine. Well, you pass that. The green line dissipates from the air, and he says, what is wrong with you? And he, using a legendary action, cast Ray of Frost at you.
Is this an armor class or a dexterity thing?
It's a regular spell cast for me,
Okay,
so I get to roll for that.
I'm gonna use Unsettling Visage. So my images flicker and change into creepy, unsettling images, and it gives you disadvantage.
All right. Because of your disturbing visage, the Ray of Frost misses, taking no effect. And that is his turn. You are up.
I'm gonna try and hit it. And I'm gonna try and hit it.
Both attacks hit.
Take a crack at it.
Take a crack at it. For 8 and 4.
Thank you much. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind, which gives me 1d10 plus 6. What's that? And get back. Oh, God damn it, 8. Better than
So
nothing, but-
8 more damage.
No. This is health I'm getting.
Oh, I see.
So not much, but a little.
Every little bit helps.
Everything counts in small amounts.
Okay, that's me.
All right, Peyton. You're up.
Peyton. Well. Peyton is going to pull out his magic rod of of 15.
15 misses.
Misses. That's what I did. I did a thing, and it
You did a
didn't work.
thing. Okay.
Peyton cries.
At the end of Peyton's turn, the Lich will use a legendary action. Serena, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Nope, I'm not smart.
You are now frightened.
What does that mean?
Now it is the Lich's turn.
Or what does frightened do to me?
Oh, you have to move away from the Lich. You have to move as far away from the Lich as you can in a given turn. And since there are 3 mirror images of the Lich on the field,
Running towards the bridge.
well, he hasn't taken his movement yet, so he used a legendary action. You'll have to move on your turn.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. I would be
Yeah.
running towards the bridge.
The Lich begins to move back, and all of his other move the same amount of way.
Do we
And-
get any attacks of opportunity, or since he still has that image there?
Since he still has the image there, no. You're frightened, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And the Lich holds his hand out at Peyton. And he casts a spell.
Don't do
Light.
that.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
What did Peyton ever do to you?
It hit him.
Besides that. 22?
Rolled a 10. Peyton takes 38 necrotic damage. Peyton has died.
Well, technically, I'm not. Oh, wait. If it's necrotic damage, you die, right?
Yeah. All right, Serena, you're
I
up.
told you this is what he was going to do.
Tabitha releases some bodily gases while she's dying.
her body lets out a loud noise.
Okay, well, it's blocked from that way, so.
You gotta go the other way.
Go to cower by the statue.
Leap into the aether.
It's now the Lich's turn.
Take your
He moved-
chances in the aether.
He moves up to Serena.
Do I get any? I'm just not familiar with this spell. Is it like? Does it last for a while, or is it?
It
like,
lasts for a while. It lasts for a minute.
Okay, but I don't get any chances to like break out of it.
Not the Lich's version.
Okay.
If it was normal frighten, yeah, but it's a high-powered Lich's frighten, so no. The Lich reaches forward while you're cowering and picks you up,
No.
and you can begin to feel the life drain out of you. And as he is certain that you're going to die, he tosses your body over the side.
Legit.
And he lets out a laugh the entire way. Combat is now over, by the way.
Where did Davril go?
So the sidekicks wouldn't know this, but when Davril disappeared, that was Armin summoning him to the party for the dragon's lair.
Gotcha.
So basically, it was kind of a coinciding. It was bad timing.
Yeah, I'd say for
Well-
Tabitha and the rest of of the gang.
And we would have died anyway.
As Serena goes flying over the edge, she kind of disappears into a cosmic nothingness,
This is so
floating
tricky.
for a while. It feels like forever goes by. And then she loses consciousness.
Huh.
She then comes back to, still in the doppelganger's body. She has not died. She has survived it somehow. But she has found herself in a place that she is not familiar with. She finds herself on the edge of a desert somewhere. And
Is there a golem that has clay leaking out of his joints in a circle of time?
if only. Serena gets up and dusts herself off and starts moving in a direction. And that's basically it.
So Sir Eastvold's sister died?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Character deaths are always the worst.
Womp womp.
She tried.
Not happy about this.
She tried.
I mean, I have a real life sister. So I can kind of put myself in that mindset.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure your real life sister isn't gonna go fighting witches.
But she might. No.
What my real life sister's doing right now.
She's killing liches. Hundreds of them.
But Serena has lived on to hopefully find the party and tell them what has happened. That there is a new lich loose upon the lands. And he seemed to know about the dragons.
That's just what they needed, as if they weren't already OP enough. A lich.
We need another scary thing mad at us.
And poor Peyton. Poor sweet dumb Peyton.
Poor Peyton.
Hey.
All right, well, yeah, that's basically it. So, got to see when Sean's coming back.
I thought he said it was going to be next. Wasn't it next week?
Next week, I think so.
I'm trying to
The
scroll through.
20-something.
I'll double check with him, but just so you guys are aware, you got the lich down to 30 hit points.
So we could have potentially killed him.
Sean is tentatively planning to return on the 21st of this month, so that would be next
Okay,
week.
that's yeah.
But, you know,
Okay.
babies and all that, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. If not, figure something else to do. I'll check with Sean halfway through the week, and if not, I got some other ideas for cohesive stuff that we can probably do.
Also,
We can
I'll
also
keep y'all
do that.
updated on how it's going. Next weekend, I have to go to Chattanooga because it's time for Caleb's visit with his dad. And
okay.
I should be back on time on Sunday, but, you know, I'll let y'all know as early as I can if something seems like it's up.
Yeah, that would be good.
Where do you have to go for?
Chattanooga, it's in between where I live and he lives at the Tennessee-Kentucky line. So it's like 6-hour drives for both of us.
Gotcha. He doesn't actually live there. I was just curious because I'm familiar with Chattanooga.
Yeah.
My brother lives there for the time being, but no, it's just
Is this-
the meeting point.
Is this the brother we've met?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have one.
The game one?
Okay.
What?
The
game
one that's
one.
the gamer?
Yes, the gamer.
Like that designs games, not gay. Game.
Yeah.
Game.
No, I
or
misheard that. I was like,
Sorry.
Not that he's got a girlfriend, so we kind of surprised.
Hey, more power.
No
Just
judgment.
kidding.
No
I'm kidding.
judgment. But it would be a shock. Probably to his girlfriend as well.
To everyone.
That would probably be the most devastating person to
Okay.
tell. Is girlfriend.
Before we go any
Yeah.
further, say bye-bye, Internet.